friends? How are you guys doing today? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. I hope wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you're having a great time. You're loving yourself. You're loving the ones you're with, because that is what it's all about. Guys, today we're talking about a movie from 1997. It's based off of a book, which I thought was quite interesting. I'm not sure how accurate to the book it is, but this is The Relic. This is one of my favorite monster movies from back then, too. It has a creature created by Stan Winston, the guy who brought us Predator, Terminator, that guy. So it's directed also by Peter Hyams, guys. And if you don't know who that is, he directed Time Cop, End of Days, Outland, quite a few things that we all grew up on. A lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff. But this is a great monster movie. Before we really get into it, hit that like and subscribe button for me. But this has Tom Sizemore. It's got Penelope Ann Miller, James Whitmore. He's the professor that's, he's like the, I guess, anthropologist, whatever those people who study cultures and languages and stuff. Or no, he studies superstition. I don't know what those are. But this is just a great little monster movie. Starts out with a guy, he's a photographer in some Congo, Venezuelan jungle type place. He has a bad ayahuasca trip. He comes back with a crate full of leaves, but the leaves have a bacterial virus egg thing that collects DNA from the host, and it transforms the host into a monster basically, and it just wreaks havoc on this museum and the sewer system underneath the museum. Why are movies with sewer systems and monsters always so dadgum good? I don't know why, but they are. And so we have basically this guy, he comes back, he mutates into this creature, and this is the Cathoga. It's a an old demigod kind of thing from the Amazonian rainforest, and it is now wreaking havoc in New York, Los Angeles, something like that. One of the big major cities, that all movies take place in. And this has Tom Sizemore. He's a detective. He's doing the detective thing. He plays the hard-nosed detective, tell me what I want to know. He does that really well. And Tom Sizemore, he was such an underrated actor. And I say underrated because I don't think he was ever really given the credit he was due by his peers, by his contemporaries. He was just absolutely talented. But, addiction's a hell of a thing, man, and it gets the best of us. And so, but he's just so good. He doesn't get to really show his chops in this movie because it's based on the book. I'm guessing the screenplay was adapted from the book, and I don't necessarily know if his character's in the book, but his character is a very one-dimensional police officer. Put it that way. He's, let's break the rules, let's bend the rules to get the job done against everybody's will. And, the mayor's the butthole who doesn't want to do anything the right way because he's like, I've got too much money invested in this museum opening. It has a very typical story. So I'm very curious if the book has a deeper story, along with more context as to what the Cathoga is, because it is just explained as a kind of a mutant monster in this, and they say it's like a god, but I don't know. So I'd like to see the book, or have somebody in the comment section explain things to me better than the film did. But overall, as a teenager, I loved this, and I still love watching this because I think the creature is awesome looking. And this is another example of one of those films that's kind of older, but it uses the camera tricks. It uses puppeteering and animatronics. It uses you could see that was burgeoning CGI. You could see that there was some early CGI involved in it because sometimes the creature did not match its backgrounds. It had a little too much light to it. It wasn't dark enough kind of thing. But for the most part, when that creature is up close and it's in somebody's face, that is an animatronic with goo pouring out of its face. That's a real thing. And it just looks better, And so this film looks amazing. The acting is good. I love the even though the dialogue to me feels a little generic and underwhelming at sometimes, the acting behind it is still there. You know, even though the dialogue isn't amazing, the acting between the characters is great. Penelope Ann Miller and James Whitmore have some great chemistry. Tom Sizemore, he has a very commandeering, a very domineering presence in the film. So everything feels right. There's just some things that I don't like, but for the most part, I love this film. I do. I have never once slandered its name. I recommend it to everyone who wants a good monster movie. If you want a good monster movie to check out and you've never seen The Relic, this one's for you. This came out around the same time as Phantoms and Deep Blue Sea and stuff like that. Maybe not Deep Blue Sea. I think that was a few years after. But it came out around those same times as those films. And, man, it was just, I don't know if it was, like, passed over, you know? But people in my generation, we dig The Relic. It's always been fun. But yeah, guys, if you've seen it, let me know in the comment section what you think about it. You can find it streaming on Paramount Plus if you want to check it out, or you can go, I think, probably get it for like $5 on Amazon. It is well worth your money. I love it. But yeah, guys, that's it for The Relic. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out with me for a little while. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out for me. And as always, my friends, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out. God bless you, and I will see you soon.